Hello and welcome back to Borrow, Buy or Bin. This week we're talking about weaning. Little Oren here is almost 6 months old, so we've decided to start weaning him onto solid foods. And we soon realised that a metal spoon and a ceramic bowl just wasn't going to cut it. And plus we needed something to protect our white carpets, didn't we, Oren? Because you're not the cleanest of eaters. So we headed down to the supermarket and bought a few products, and I thought I would review them and let you know what we thought. The first up is the Tommee Tippee Roll and Go bib, as modelled by Oren currently and eaten by Oren. As you can see, this is a firm favourite of our little baby, and it's also a firm favourite of ours too. When I went to the supermarket, it was a toss-up between this one, which is very soft and, as the name suggests, can be rolled up and used on the go. And the alternative was a more rigid one, still with this catch-all pocket here, but much more rigid. And I decided to go for this one just because it'd be easier out and about. And also I just quite liked the fact that it was soft. Oren does tend to bash his face with toys and spoons and all sorts of things, so I thought something soft would be really good. So that is the Tommee Tippee Roll and Go bib with crumb and mess catcher. Technically speaking, it's for 7 months plus. Oren is almost 6 months and it's perfectly fine for him. At the back, if I can demonstrate, you have this nice little changeable catch. So depending on the size of your baby, you can alter that and it should fit them. So yeah, we've used this already on Oren, and it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Next up we have a bowl, so a different brand this time. We went for the Nuby Munchies Sure Grip bowl, and the great thing about this, again, like the bib, we went for flexibility and softness, again for the same reason, so that he doesn't knock himself out on this. And the great thing about it is that it's got a suction pad on the bottom, so that goes on his little feeding table. It sticks to it, and it's also super flexible. Again, yeah, pretty simple product, but it does the job. We quite like it. It's about the right sort of size for a baby's first meal. Oren has just demonstrated the catch-all function of the bib. Hold that thought. Okay, well, I can safely say that not only does that bib catch crumbs and food, it also catches reflux milk. Always a winner. The other product that we're going to be reviewing today, in addition to the bib and the bowl, are the Tommee Tippee Soft Tip and Super Soft Weaning Spoons. The reason we've got loads of them is because we initially bought this packet, which has 5 brightly coloured weaning spoons, and after using this one on Oren's very first meal of baby rice and banana, I noticed after washing it and drying it that there were some tiny little brown spots on the spoon, which worried me a little bit, but I called Tommee Tippee and asked them what it could be because I was worried, and they were very good. They explained that it could just be the food discolouring the spoon. That's what normally happens. And as a goodwill gesture, they sent me this in the post, which arrived today. They're very, very similar. Both of them are for 4 months plus. As you can see with this spoon, the ones that we bought originally, they are quite bendy, and the tip is nice and soft. So that's really, really nice in Oren's mouth. It's not hard at all. Nice and long as well if you've got a feeding pot that's very deep. So these ones that they sent me as a goodwill gesture are very similar, but I would say a little bit more flexible at the end. So if you want something that's a little bit softer in the baby's mouth, then that is a good option, but very, very similar shape, and pretty much does the same thing. I guess the good thing about that is that it flattens in the baby's mouth, so you can get that food in a little bit more easily instead of everywhere else. So we've done the bowl, we've done the spoons. The bib, which Oren kindly vomited into, is there. So you can see that catch a little bit more easily at the top, and that catch-all pocket there, really easy to wash, thank goodness. So my verdict on the spoon is definitely a buy, and I'd say that for both those spoons, like them both. My verdict on the bowl is also a buy, and my verdict on the Tommee Tippee Roll and Go bib is definitely a buy.